Hi guys, happy Christmas. We're going to hopefully celebrate today by hitting a new all-time high. So after hitting up my all-time, it was like 1751, dipped down to 1600. Now I'm back on the verge of a new high. So let's get into a cheeky 10-minute game. If I do publish this on Christmas Day, it's most likely I won because I want it to be like a nice happy video. So let's just put 2 pawns in the center. Go from there against an 1841. What is this? Okay. This might be a bit of a challenge. So I normally go for this afterwards. But I don't know any theory in these lines at all. I just know it's sort of Queen's Gambit, isn't it? Like you take with a bishop and get this isolated pawn. I know in the Queen's Gambit an isolated pawn is actually fine. Like you commonly get this and you just like normally try and trade it off, I think. So probably just develop. I wish I hadn't looked at his rating. Just let's blitz out some moves, put him under some time pressure, and not worry about things. All right, Canadian though. So here, this. What if I take now? This, take queen in the center. Don't think so. Probably just develop. He goes back, so I can take and open up his rook for him. Yeah, or just castle. Castling looks fine. Maybe next move's this or this. Yeah. What are you all up to today? Let me know in the comments, guys. Hope you're all having a good time with family or friends. Hope you've not got and although I know a lot of people are like self-isolating right now. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think you can say that word on YouTube. So just had a little mumble. So he's disconnected. He's disconnected. 26 seconds. All right, 26 seconds, and we get a cheeky win here, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Let's just expand this. Oh, let's get 14 seconds. 13, 12. Just like the 12 days of Chessmas. 10. Oh my God, we might get a cheeky win here. Do I really want to do it like this? How will I live with myself? I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep at night. Only joking, guys. I'll take them 10 elo any day of the week. We love that. All right, do we get into? Let's get into another one. Yeah, let's try and smash this all-time high, guys. Right, bang. But that was a little lucky. I won't lie to you. Let's try getting Alpine Sicilian on the board. How did I just felt like he was going to time out. Could feel the fear, you know. So maybe bishop's coming here. We've got to be careful. Let's just, reset my chakras. Got a bit excited there. So bang. Coming out. So he's striking in the center. Maybe we push. If takes. This. We hit the queen with a bit of tempo. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that, guys, I don't think. Okay. I noticed this pawn is like covered, so here now. We're setting up some like revealed attacks. I know there's this. We're not like an almost Scandinavian position. This, and if queen takes, we get this, which threatens this. That's like a Mises Gambit, the Scandinavian, but the whole point of that is going queen to this square to create an alignment issue with their queen after this move. So when you move the knight, you take their queen. But it doesn't work because this pawn's here. Anyway, right. So maybe just this alignment issue. Let's try it. Against a 1770, a very serious player. What are these flares? I never know what the little flares are, really. Let me just adjust that screen a little bit. There we go. Large cranium. If you say so, boyo. Okay. So 2 wins on the trot would be very tasty. What about, so we can come and hit the king. If this, maybe we attack the pin piece. So maybe he has to do that. We trade it off and we castle pretty quickly. Alright, let's do it. At the end of that, is this hit, though? This pawn here. What about this move? This looks mental. But if takes, we get this. So this hits the queen. They have to go something like this, and then... Ooh. I don't know. Then maybe here, setting up this. This might be a bit funky, guys. It looks very funky, but it does have a threat. And he can't go here. Alright. Let's get funky. It's Christmas. Alright. I think he goes here. And I saw this move looks quite nice. Okay. So now check. If this... I mean, it just gets a piece out for free, doesn't it? If bishop block, I think we just take. There's also this. So if takes, takes. Check. Here. And then I get this. Check. Here. Takes. That looks absolutely naughty. Is there some refutation to this, though? This, and queen does defend knight. I'm going to try it. It feels a little bit too much because I've not castled my king, so all these sort of pieces look a bit mental, but let's try it. So if this... If this and queen takes, I've got this move because it's check and the queen pins the other queen, which looks just naughty. But if this and now knight takes, what have I actually got there? Still looks alright, doesn't it? Queen takes, they lose. Knight takes. I think I've got maybe like a tiny advantage. Oh yeah, that knight can take. Oh, and that actually looks pretty good. I was looking at this knight for some reason. Okay, so we've got 6 minutes against 8. This. We wanted to play here. But their knight is always just going to take my knight. So maybe we just cash out now. Yeah, let's just get castled. I don't know. I thought I had some tricks. Turns out I probably didn't. And now I think I just castle. There's also this here. Yeah, nothing. Here. So do I castle long or short? I mean, they're going to castle here, right? I think I just castle here and then I've got 2 open files, look pretty nice. Can I add pressure to this? Maybe it's a little silly. Maybe it comes here. So what about this to induce this? Although maybe knight comes there. Here. Here. And that's a pretty strong queen on this square. So I'm a bit worried about this knight jump here. But for now, I think I just bring a rook. Maybe this move's nice. Yeah, so they do play it. Here. They get this. I take. Just want to keep my queen looking at that pawn. This. Yeah, take though. This. I don't know if this looks a little bit poisoned, that pawn there. So what if I just go here? Or here? Or here? I don't know. This just pressure the knight. The bishop looks a little silly, like it's undefended, and this pawn looks a little silly. So if this and give the bishop, do I want to give that bishop away? Not really. Yeah. Looks quite aggressive, but let's get the rook out. Queen also lined up with their king, I've got to remember. I mean, where did they move the knight? Like back here doesn't look that good for him, does it? There. So now there's this, which is attacking, which is pinning a piece that's already attacked once. So it just shows, guys, even though maybe that rook move, I mean, it looked a little silly, didn't it? Like lifting a rook, attacking a piece, but I think it was like Kasparov said, if you create 10 threats in a row, eventually you'll find something. So that's a fork, but I've got this. Hits the queen in between. So if I take, they take, we're even. I take, they take. But this hitting the queen. And then I can take. And I just noticed that if they take the bishop, it's not check. You know, because if it was like the knight, yeah, like, what? What? They got a, no? What? So they're taking bishop and rook for the queen, which is very uncommon. And I know they've got double my time, guys, but time might become an issue for them. It becomes very, very hard to play these positions because queens create so many threats. So they've got to scan for a lot of different moves. So let's just reinforce this pawn and maybe we just push it. Alright, 3 minutes to try clean this up. Queen against 2 rooks. Not easy, but probably harder for him. I want to play a luff move. King's a bit trapped. So this, kicking the knight. If here, this I take. 3 minutes against 7. A rapid opponent. So where's the knight going? I don't know. So just this. Just get my king safe first of all. They are going to put a lot of pressure here, admittedly. They might even win that pawn. Queen's still looking at their king. So this, does that do anything? What about this and trying to get in? This. Just got to play some quick moves as well. Can't do that. Bishop takes. Here. This. Or this. I don't know, guys. This is tricky. This. Although, now rook can just double up. Okay, so we've just got everything defending the pawn, which looks a little passive, if I'm honest. But I'm just trying to play quick moves and hoping that he messes up here. Yeah, so he's adding another attacker. So I'm just going to try to restrict the knight's jumps. And now if this takes, have they got anything? I don't think so. I think we can jump to that square. Maybe this comes. Okay, so if I take, if they got this, yeah, they can win the queen, but I can go like that. So I can go like this, or just this, here, losing the exchange. I'd be losing then. But if this here and then this check, it's it's just rook against knight in the endgame, i.e. fork city. So if I can not get forked, I'll be all right. But with 1 minute on the clock, it's gonna get a bit risky. Yeah, I take with check, and then this just going after this pawn. Maybe they go here. Okay. Hair in the mouth. Maybe this. Just push. 1 minute left. For 2 wins on the trot, guys. This. Start to bring the king. But this is where we get forked, because the king and rook are now becoming fairly close together. This. I don't see a fork yet. This, and we've got this passed pawn. And they might be a bit slower than us, I think. Pure instinct right now. I don't have time to calculate. So trying to create this passed pawn. Which I guess their knight is going to have to jump back and sack for this pawn eventually. And their king's going to try get in on these squares. Or do I just push? Or this? Knight's going to go here, so this, and then push. Stops the knight ever coming back. This. Try grab this pawn. And this. Hit the knight. And then I'm just relying on this one to run eventually. Alright, 30 seconds, guys. Getting tense. Alright, we take. There's no fork. This. Okay, there's still no fork, right? We just push. Okay, we keep pushing. This, and does he sack? He sacks. We've got him, guys. Check. This, and the king comes. This. Okay. Rook to the edge of the board. We've done this before. This. 19 seconds. This is right on the edge. I don't know if I can do this. Check. That's not right. That's not right. Oh, I'm so bad at this checkmate. Ah. This mate. Oh, do you see me misclick there at the end? Oh god. It took me 2 times to grab the rook. Oh. He could have been more annoying there and won that, I think. But he went right to the corner. That's a cheeky 2 wins for Christmas Day, guys. Come on. Happy Christmas, happy Chessmas, whatever holiday you're celebrating. Yeah, thanks for supporting me this year. Hope you all have a lovely time with friends and family. Love you all. Thanks for the nice comments. And yeah, cheers. See you next time. See you next year.